Yay. Welcome to our first new moon ritual of 2021. I am so excited that we are doing this, and I really want to sink into that positive energy that's kind of floating around right now. And so the new moon is officially happening on, adding people to the group, but the new moon is officially happening in Capricorn at 12:02 a.m. on Wednesday. And that's on January 13th Eastern time. So if you're on the West Coast, it'll be at 9:02 p.m. on the 12th. But what I want to note is that today is also the 111 portal, which I do recommend you guys looking into numerology if you feel called to it. You know, it's one of the reasons why we talk about the 1111 portal and the 88 portal. But all that means is that today is just a great day when it comes to manifesting, which is perfect because with the new moon, we're going to be focusing on what we are looking to create in our lives. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So please know, just in general, if you look up astrology right now, January and February supposedly is an intense month energetically. And I personally love the Schumann resonance. There's a person on Instagram, a girl in the universe or something like that. I can always send it to you if you really want to know. She's been posting about the Schumann resonance, and it's basically like a picture of the energy coming into the earth that's taken in a certain type of way. And so there have been a lot of spikes of energy lately. And when this happens, we might be feeling things more intensely. If you are like that, you're not alone. Okay. All of us on this call and so many others out there feel that way. But with the energy coming in, just realize that you might experience something called Ascension Symptoms. And I'm going to get into that in 1 second. Before we do that, I just want you to know that with all the intense energy, hopefully you are realizing that you're starting to move into your truth, right? You're starting to live as your true self and you're feeling more high vibe. Okay. Like this energy right now for a lot of people, it's lifting us up. And if that doesn't happen to be you, it's okay. Okay. We're all in different places. All the moons are different. Some moons I'm high vibe and other ones I'm low vibe, right? Just acknowledge and honor where you are right now. So Ascension Symptoms. For me, it's random tingling. Like the top of my head will feel like there's just tingling in it, and my lips will feel like they're tingling. And I also just kind of feel like uplifted and I don't know, like kind of at peace in a sense. That's this time. Sometimes I'll also have tingling in my hands. Ascension Symptoms can be way different than that though. And I just want to bring it up to you because I don't want you to feel like you're crazy if you're sitting there being like, why am I experiencing X, Y, and Z? What is this? I recommend you researching it because there are other things that can be Ascension Symptoms. I just personally don't want to sit here and be like, oh, if you have a headache or if you have this, you're experiencing Ascension Symptoms. And then like, actually you're sick. So you know your own body. If this is resonating for you, totally go Google it. For me, it's been tingling, just like random tingling. And yeah, so that's Ascension Symptoms. I just remember when I first started experiencing them a few years ago, I was like, what is going on? So I just want to make you aware that they exist, right? Awareness is key. And so remember that letting go of the past makes room for what's to come. And right now is a good time to go inward. It's always a good time to go inward in a new moon, but right now is definitely a really good time, especially with this moon in Capricorn. And it's a great time to look at the ways in which you can step up and lead your life, right? Like Capricorn is like this leader type of energy. They're the sea goat, right? They can climb the mountain and dive deep into the ocean. And so looking at your life in that way can be really helpful. And of course, establishing new habits and rituals, if you feel called to doing that. But right now, recognize the truth of your emotions, like paying attention to them and realizing what's true for you and how you actually feel. This may help you feel relieved. And right now, by you recognizing your emotions, you might be able to just accept them a little bit more easily right now, right? Like, you know, sometimes we have those shadow emotions and we don't want to look at them. Looking at them right now may actually be easy and beneficial. So Don't shy away if it's coming up for you. And this is also a good time to focus on your private life, finding balance between taking care of yourself and being present in your relationships. And so, as always, if you guys want to know more about what is going on astrologically in the sky, I highly recommend looking on YouTube. There are a lot of videos. If you want specific people that I follow, just let me know and I will 100% send you videos or give you their names. But tonight we're going to be focusing on the high vibe energy that is here, and we're going to plant some seeds. And I really want to focus on the high vibe energy this time around because how we ended it is like we were letting go of such heaviness and negativity. And it's like, we're here, it's 2021, it's our first new moon. Like, let's step into this high vibe. Let's step into this self. Let's, welcome this energy into us. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to clear our aura. You guys can use sage or Palo Santo, or I do want to show you if you have gotten the smudge spray that I created in my meditation kit, you guys can use this as well. So if you have the spray, we just spray a few sprays. If you have sage or Palo Santo, you can light that, and I'll just do both to show you guys both. The spray is enough, but say we light an incense, and you guys can move the smoke around your body. And as you do that, I'm just going to recite something to you. So, I open my heart to the new version of myself. I allow positive emotions to fill up my aura, helping uplift my energy. I welcome in the energies of this new moon and the energies of a new year. I allow myself to feel lighter as I connect in with the earth. I am grounded and protected. I flow with life easily. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so now we're going to cleanse our surroundings and make this a really wonderful environment for tonight's ritual. And so I'm going to stay seated. You can stand in the middle of your room, walk around your room, whatever feels good for you. But tonight I fill this space with uplifting high vibe white light. I invite my higher self, my guides, and any other loving entities to assist me with tonight's ritual. This space is supportive, protective, and allows me to receive guidance that is in my highest and greatest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So before we get into our questions, we're just going to take a moment to ground ourselves. And so I would love for you to close your eyes. You can be seated, you can be laying down, whatever feels good for you. But close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And imagine that you have roots, like tree trunk roots, growing from the bottom of your feet down into the core of the earth. And as they grow, they're moving through all the layers that are underneath you. The floorboard, the concrete, the soil, the layers of soil. And it connects into that orange core, that earth, the center of it. And as you connect into the earth with your roots growing out of your feet, you notice a white light slowly starting to move up towards you. And this white light is moving up through the roots into your feet, up through your legs, connecting into your root chakra, your sacral chakra, creating a beam of light that goes from the front of you through the back of you. Moving up your body to your solar plexus, creating that beam of light flowing in front of you and behind you, just a pure white light. Moving up through your heart, your throat chakra, as well as your entire arms and your fingertips. Moving through your third eye chakra, up through your forehead, and finally moves out of the top of your skull for your crown chakra. And so your body is now full of this white light, and it moves through the top of your head all the way up to the stars. And so take another deep breath. Feel this connection of the light going through the stars, down through your body, into the core of the earth. You are grounded. You are here. And so you can open up your eyes and grab a piece of paper. So tonight we're going to move through 5 questions, which is a lot. Okay, I'm being eager, but some of them are only going to take us a few minutes. So the first question we're going to start with is, I want you to make a list of all the things you like to do, your hobbies, things that make you feel good, like television shows, music, cooking, like all those things, all the things that make you feel good. So I'm going to put this question in the chat so you guys can see it as well. And we'll spend like 3 minutes here. I'll check back in with you guys at 8:18. How are we doing with that question? Are we ready to move on? You guys can give me like the thumbs up. Perfect. Cool. Okay. our next question is going to be, what does your body feel like when it feels good? I'll put that in the chat. What does your body feel like when it feels good? And we'll do this until like 3 minutes till 8:22. I'll check in. How are we doing with that question? Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, I feel like those questions are like quick to go through. Perfect. So our next question, what does high vibe feel like for you emotionally? And you can draw this, you can describe it, but when you're in like that high vibe state, how does it feel? And like, you can also think like, how does it feel physically? But I'm also just curious, like emotionally, what does that feel like for you? So I'm going to post that question here. What does high vibe feel like for you emotionally? Draw it or describe it. We'll go until 8:27 for this one. How are we with that question? Good. Okay. Good. Okay, cool. So our next question is, what can you do on a daily or weekly basis to connect with yourself, become more high vibe, and feel good often? And so the reasoning behind the other three questions was to help you start to think about, the things you like to do. What does your body feel like? How do you feel emotionally? How does that equate into feeling like your best self? And now, what can you do on a daily or weekly basis to connect with yourself, to become more high vibe, and to feel good often? So that is our question. And I put it in the chat, and we will do this one until 8:32, let's say. How are we on that question? Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So our last question is going to be, what does the future version of you look like? And what seeds are you planting today to help manifest this you? And so one of the things I forgot to mention is with the question last time, you can think about all the things that you can do, right? All these different things. But the question is, what do you want to do? How often do you want to do it? And kind of creating like a schedule in your mind. And so think of like this future version of you and how does life look like? You can get as detailed as you'd like. Of course, the universe responds best to details. So if you can get very detailed, go for it. But have fun dreaming. Like literally, let's just dream. And so we'll do this question until 8:38, the next 5 minutes. How are we doing with that question? I feel like I could answer it for hours. Yeah, okay. Let's go until let's do another minute or so. Let's go until 8:41. Yeah, let's do 2 more minutes. So we're gonna move on, but I highly recommend after this ritual, if you still want to go back to that question or any of these questions, 100% go for it. So we're going to switch gears and work on to end tonight with a meditation. And as we meditate, I will send you guys Reiki just to help clear up any blockages and help align your chakras and also just amplify the energy. Reiki during a full and new moon is always a lot of fun. So during this meditation, you guys can close your eyes right now, put your pen down. Get comfortable. Take a deep breath. And what I want you to do during these next 10 minutes is I want you to focus on this future version of you. How does she feel every day? What does life look like? Really feel as if you are in her body. See her as if she is here now and you are looking in a mirror. And this is the secret when it comes to manifesting and law of attraction. It's about feeling it as if it is now. So during the next 10 minutes, keep focusing, see that future version of you, feel her, feel what it feels like to embody everything that you are inviting in and that you are becoming. And so you can take a deep breath and just hold on to this image throughout this meditation. And if your mind starts to wander, don't worry, just come back to this person and just be open. And so I'd like for you to place one hand over your heart and one hand over your stomach. And take another deep breath in. I am grateful for the person I am and the person I am becoming. I recognize and feel my power. I treat myself with kindness. I treat myself with love. I surround myself with love, and I know I am deeply loved and supported by the universe and my guides. I am open and ready to receive the abundance coming my way and all that is meant for me. Thank you, universe and spirit guides, for supporting me and guiding me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so you can slowly come back to the room. And of course, as always with Reiki, please make sure that you have some water tonight after receiving the Reiki. And for those of you guys catching this on the replay, if you are interested in that smudge spray that I showed you before, or the moon ritual box that I created, I will post the link in the description. And please be sure to hit subscribe so you guys can stay tuned in with all the moon rituals that I post, plus the weekly readings that I'm doing and the workouts and all the other videos. So definitely hit subscribe, like this video. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.